Dear visitor, welcome to Regardas Nigeria Limited. This company was formed in 2005 and has expanded ever since to become the marketing bitumen industry in Nigeria. A great milestone was reached in 2015 when Regardas Nigeria was acquired by a French multinational oil company, Rubis Niger, which gave it additional financial strength to expand even further in maintaining this leadership position. In all our activities, we abide by a number of values: integrity, employee engagement, care and innovation. Also, health, safety and environment is an important and integral part of our operations. In all our activities, we abide to high standard of safety internationally as well as in Nigeria. Please pay close attention to this orientation video. Our safety culture starts with you. If you have any questions, please ask any of our HSE personnel on site. We wish you an excellent stay and believe you will enjoy visiting our company.
At Regardas Terminal, our contractors, visitors, and employees are required to understand and adhere to the Regardas safety culture. Please remember that if you do not follow these rules, you choose not to work with Regardas Nigeria. If you plan to enter with a vehicle, ensure that you are wearing your seat belt, and please park at the designated area. On entering the terminal, please present yourself at the main security office. Here, the security will check with you if you have an appointment and inform the person you need to visit. Please register yourself in the visitors register, clearly mentioning the details asked for. A visitors or contractors tag with a unique number will be issued to you. This tag has to be permanently displayed by you throughout your visit. All staff are also required to sign in and display their staff identity cards upon resumption. If you are carrying a lighter or any other source of ignition, please deposit them with the security, as these are not allowed into the facility. Also note that you are required to declare equipment like laptops, cameras, and mobile phones prior to entry of the terminal premises. You can securely leave them at the administrative desk. Please do insist on a declaration stating items left in the company custody during entry to the terminal. All items leaving the terminal must be accompanied by a signed and approved gate pass authorized by the relevant authority, usually terminal management. After this, you will be showed the visitor's safety orientation video in the viewing room attached to the security office. Please view this video carefully and make sure you comply with all the instructions shown in this video, as they are for your safety. After viewing this video, you will be directed by security personnel to meet your host, who will accompany you during your visit. You will be required to wear protective clothing and items relevant to the area that you will be entering. A safety helmet, safety shoes, and a high visibility vest is a standard requirement for all visitors. Take note that the minimum PPE requirements are displayed at the security post. These PPEs will help in avoiding injury in case of an incident. Please wear them in proper manner. Your host will indicate if you require any additional type of safety equipment. All items exiting to interterminal or outside must be accompanied by signed and approved gate pass by relevant authority, usually terminal management. The speed limit within the terminal is 10 km per hour. However, the entire plant is a heavy truck traffic movement area. Therefore, always remember to use the designated pathways for pedestrians and pay particular attention to moving vehicles. We reserve the right to test for alcohol consumption by means of approved breath alcoholizer equipment prior to entry of the terminal premises. This is a requirement for all staff and visitors. All persons going on board the ship must register their details at the jetty security post and present themselves for search to be conducted before boarding the ship. Crew members coming ashore will be made to register their details and sign in on return. Bitumen is received through our vessel at the jetty, stored in our storage tanks and continuously heated at a constant temperature with our boiler equipment until it is delivered to our esteemed customers with our heat retaining trucks. For the best quality, we ensure proper test is carried out on all products at our sophisticated laboratory before dispatch to customer site. If you need to visit or handle any equipment in this area, you will need extra PPEs like the safety safety goggles. Our generators give steady power to both terminals, and while in this area, staff or visitors are expected to use earplugs to protect their ears from the high intensity noise in this area. The workshop. At the workshop section, all trucks are inspected, serviced, and recommended repairs carried out before they proceed to load and dispatch. Please note that all terminal areas are highly restricted areas for visitors and cannot be accessed unless you have specific permission to do so, and only if accompanied by your host. No permission to enter via the pedestrian entrance or vehicle access entrance will be allowed without terminal management's prior approval. During your visit, please read, pay attention to, and abide by all safety instructions, messages, warning, and signage in the terminal. The safety of both staff and visitors is the preference of ringarders. Therefore, throughout your stay, ensure to follow all general safety instructions like do not try to handle any equipment or machinery unless you are authorized to do so. Do not obstruct any firefighting or safety equipment. As a visitor, please do not loiter in the plant or terminal without your host under any circumstances. You may only smoke in designated smoking zone. The entire site is a non-smoking area. Alcohol, drugs, guns, arms, sharp knives, and any sort of weapon and other unauthorized items are strictly prohibited in the entire facility for both staff and visitors. Staff are expected to ensure safety devices are in place and functioning. It is the responsibility of all staff to stop any unsafe act immediately in order to avoid any probable incident. Use of camera for photography or videography is strictly prohibited unless you have written prior approval by terminal management. Using a mobile phone while walking is not allowed on site. Food and meals are only to be consumed in the canteen. At Ringarders, we care about our environment and the possible impact of its industrial activities. This is why we endeavor to ensure that any contamination of the air, water, or soil is kept to an absolute minimum. We therefore ask for your cooperation. Waste bins are provided at various locations. Please use them accordingly. In case of emergency or fire situation, please do not panic. An alarm will be sounded and an emergency announcement will be made using public address system. Your host will escort you to the nearest emergency exit. At the mustering point, a head count will be carried out. Once the emergency is over, an all clear declaration will be made. We would like you to know that the entire terminal is under observation by surveillance cameras. Once your visit is complete, your host will accompany you back to the security post. Please remember to collect the items you may have left in their custody. Return the visitor's tag given to you earlier and sign out on the visitor's book. Exit through the designated pedestrian's gate. Always remember that at Ringarders, we truly care about your safety and want you to return to your family unharmed.